Hello guys, in this tutorial video we are going to discuss how to install SAP or how to download SAP GUI and how to install that in your system like desktop and laptop. So if you are learning from anywhere like Udemy or YouTube or from any private institute, you definitely need that SAP GUI and server for practice or for practical exposure. And in the thumbnail itself I have mentioned like how to download and install SAP GUI for FICO, FICO, MM, SD, PP for all modules. So some student used to ask, is that separately GUI is like separate for module wise, like for MM, is that GUI is different, or for PP and FICO is that different? Answer is no. GUI is going to be same. Whatever module you are going to practice, the GUI is going to be same. Servers can be different. Like for technical, there is a different server. For functional modules, there is a different server. For TM module, for WM module, there are different server. But GUI is going to be same. That graphical user interface is going to be same. And this is a front end installer. So before we get started, it's a request to all of you guys to like that tutorial video and please share that tutorial video to your SAP circle so that they can also get benefit from that. So SAP logon looks like that. This is the icon for SAP logon. Once we are able to download and install that SAP GUI front end, this SAP logon pad is going to appear on your desktop, on your desktop screen. So once you double click on that SAP logon, you will reach to that screen where you can enter your user ID and password. So before we get started, we are going to discuss about some myths and queries that student often used to ask to me. So I have compiled all these queries in bullet form so that you will not have that these queries in your mind. So first of all, student used to ask like, sir, if I have Windows 7 or if I have another Windows like 8, 9, 10, XP, so can I use that same GUI, that same GUI version? So answer is yes, you can use, you can install, you can download and you can use smoothly SAP GUI, that particular SAP GUI that we are going to install, that SAP GUI 760 in any Windows like 7, 8, 9, 10 or older versions or latest version. You can simply use that SAP GUI in any Windows version, right? Second query student have like, sir, I have a laptop. Sir, I don't have a laptop, but I have a desktop. Can I use that same GUI? Can I practice SAP on my desktop also? The answer is yes. You can, whether you have laptop or desktop, simply you can use SAP and you can practice well on your desktop or laptop. And third is third question that a student used to ask like, sir, if I already have installed SAP GUI 740 version and now you are recording that SAP GUI 760 release, so is there any difference in that? Answer is no, like it's almost same. So if you already have SAP GUI 740 and there's no need to install SAP GUI 760, right? So SAP server versions matters, like if you have SAP ECC version or if you have SAP S4 HANA server version, so it matters, yeah. And in SAP S4 HANA also there are so many versions like 1909 release, 2016 release, 2019 release, 2020 release, 2021 release. So after every 1 or 2 year, SAP used to release a new version. So GUI, if you already have a SAP GUI 740, there's a no need to uninstall that and again install 760. So in that tutorial video, we are going to install SAP GUI 760 release, right? Fourth queries, fourth query student used to have, sir, do we need to have separate GUI for other modules? Is that module wise? Answer is no. If you are going to practice FICO, SD, PP, or technical modules like ABAP and basis, or another modules like TM, EWM, so GUI is going to be same. That graphical user interface is going to be same. You just need to enter your server credentials, your user ID and password, and you are ready to use. You are ready to practice. So GUI is not a module wise, right? Some student also used to ask, sir, I have installed SAP GUI from your tutorial video. So do you need to have a server? Is a server is mandatory for practice? Yeah, server is mandatory for practice. GUI is just a front end. GUI, graphical user interface, is just like a front end installer. For practice, you must have server, right? And some student used to ask like, sir, I don't have good data connectivity speed, sir, can I practice on SAP smoothly or not? So if you have 3G or 4G data, it's more than enough. You can smoothly practice on that. If you are using SAP online server and you if you have 3G or 4G data, simply you can practice smoothly. And that seventh query student used to have, how many servers can I use at a time? So you can use n number of servers on a single GUI at the same time. For example, if someone wants to learn techno functional modules, like functional modules also and technical modules also at the same time, so server is going to be different for both modules. Like for technical, there is a technical server. For ABAP and basis, there is a different server, and for functional module there is a different server. So on the same GUI, they can practice, they can add the credentials of both functional and technical servers, and they can practice at the same time. I'm going to show that practically on my SAP screen after installation. So I'm going to show that, like, how can you practice at the same time on technical modules and on the functional module. So I'm going to show you, like, you can add 5 number of servers, 6 number of servers, 10 number of servers at the same time. You just need to click that, you need to select that particular server, give your user ID and password, and practice on that particular server. I hope it's clear. And some student also used to ask, sir, servers are free of cost? No, servers are not free of cost. Either you have to purchase that or you have to take that on the rent. So purchasing cost is so much high, but you can, as a student, you can take that your dedicated user ID on rent. Like there are so many plans available, like 3 month plan, monthly plan, 6 month plan, or yearly plan. So according to your need, you can select the particular plan and you can enroll in that particular plan and you can practice for that. So now we are going to start SAP GUI downloading. So that particular link I'm going to pin in my first comment section. Like I'm going to pin that link on my comment section, and I'm also going to provide that link in my description box. So you can directly click on that link and you can download SAP GUI with the help of that link. So right now I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste that on a Google. But you can directly click On the first pinned comment, that GUI download link will be available. You just need to click on that. So this screen will open and just send the message like please provide access, and just send the request access. So my technical team will share you that GUI file on your Gmail. So just wait for a while. So after sending that request, just go to your email inbox, and here it is. So just click on download. It will take some time. It totally depends on your internet connectivity speed. If speed is good, it's not going to take more than 5 or 10 minutes. So right now I'm going to pause that video, otherwise the video is going to be too lengthy. Yeah. So I just click on download anyway. So this will appears like Google Drive can't scan this file for viruses, and it's external file, and it will show that notification. So don't worry about that. The file is totally safe. So you just click on download anyway and it will start downloading. So it will take almost 5 or 10 minutes. 100 MB file is that. So once it's downloaded, just double click on that. And here you can see again that notification will come like window protected your PC, Microsoft Defender Smart screen prevented, and running this app might put your PC at risk. So don't worry about that. That file is totally safe. Just go in more info, run anyway. Just click on run anyway. It start installing, it start extracting, and after that it will start installation. So then that pop up and come, and I know that that this will not visible on your screen, that blank screen you can see, but I will tell to my video editor, he will just attach that image, and that notification is like, do you want to allow this app to make change to your device? So just click on yes, then installation will start. It will take more 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, just click on next. Here it's showing this item is already installed. Just click, just select that, just select that checkbox, and this will pop up like this item is already installed, and then click on next. It will start installation. It will take further more 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah. So it will show like deploy some errors will come, so just close that, don't worry about that, just minimize that, and you can see that SAP logon on your desktop, right? So just double click on that and give the permission. Here again you can see the blank screen, but I can see a pop-up message like, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? You just need to select yes. There are two options there, yes or no. Just select yes, right? I will say to my video editor, he will attach that screenshot image, like you can see, because in recording you can't see that notification. So just select yes. Here I have already have that so many servers, and I have entered the details credentials of these servers. So but in your case it will show like blank, like that it will be shown. So you just need to select that icon, that page icon, new, and here just go next, and here you need to give the credentials, whatever your server provider have sended you the credentials. You need to add those credentials like description, application server, instant number, system ID. SAP router string you don't need. For Mac you require that SAP router string, but if you are using Windows you don't require, or you don't need that SAP router string. So I'm going to give that description. So your server provider will provide the credentials like that, like description, application server, instant number, system ID, right? So you need to give the same details here, whatever server your server provider have provided you those credentials, you need to add those same credentials here. Then after you enter the credentials, just click on next, again next, and finish, right? So here already I have entered so many credentials, server credentials, like I have technical servers, I have so many server, ECC server, S4 HANA server. So you can see at the same time I can use that 7 or 8 server or even more than that. I just need to select that server, whatever I'm going to practice, just need to select that, double click on that, and just need to give the user ID and password here. So this is a test user ID. If you are going to use that same user ID, this is not going to work. This is going to expire today itself. So it's a test user ID. It's just a dummy test user ID. So don't try that particular ID. So I'm going to give the password here, enter, and that this will pop up. Here you can give the password and you can repeat that password, but it's your dedicated user ID. So you have to remember those password, because you are the only one that you are the only one who knows the password, right? So it's a dedicated user IDs that we used to provide, like single user ID to single person. So just give any password that you can remember and just repeat that password and enter. Now that's the SAP server screen. So here you can use any T code, like I'm going to use the T code Miro. Here you can see it's two. So if you want to log out, just use T code NEX backslash NEX, or just simply click on that icon, cross icon. Then that message will pop up. Then just select yes. So I can log in on any of that following servers. So if I want to log in on that SAP S4 HANA functional 2022 server, I just need to select that and double click on that, and I just need to give my user ID and password here, then enter. Now see, at this on the same GUI, I can also log in on that ABAP server. This is so like that you can practice on the server, right? So that SAP download link I'm going to attach on the pinned comment, on the first pinned comment, and on the description box also I'm going to attach that link. Just need you just need to click on that, and you can easily download that SAP GUI. So if you want to purchase SAP server, or do you want to take SAP server on rent on for any modules like MMPP, SD, FICO, any module or technical or basis, you can just simply DM me on that WhatsApp number. This is my WhatsApp number. So you can DM me. I'm going to pin that number in the first pinned comment also. In the description box also I'm going to attach that WhatsApp number. Just send me hi, or you can just send me hi on that WhatsApp number, right? Yeah, so this is the end of video, and I request you to like that video. We put a lot of efforts to record these videos, so it's request to you, just please like that video and share with your SAP circle, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, because we used to upload various videos on SAP MM, or how you can apply for global certification. So we have recorded and uploaded so many SAP related videos. So you can just check out our playlist, right? That's also available in the I button. So thank you guys. Thanks a lot.